Alright guys, so if you've been watching my channel, you know that I am the guy that shows you things that no other YouTuber will show you. I tell you things that no other YouTuber will tell you. And today I want to share one of the deepest, darkest, best kept secrets of YouTube. And if you're a creator, you definitely need to know about this. And it's something that very few people know, and if you master it, you will be successful on YouTube beyond your wildest dreams, and that is something called the algorithm. Okay, so you know, every now and then I throw out an episode, and I really encourage you guys to get out there in front of the camera, make a YouTube video and post it, and start working towards getting monetization, which means you start making money on YouTube from the ads. And let me tell you, you can make an incredible amount of money. And I've seen some of you guys kind of taking a shot at it, getting out in front of the camera, you know, recording some stuff, putting it out there. And let me tell you, if you have at least one video out there on YouTube, congratulations, you are a YouTube creator and you're part of the community. And as a YouTube creator making videos on this side of the camera, we're always trying to help each other and trying to better understand how we can move things forward. And what I really want to talk to you today about is really the inner workings of YouTube, and it's really tough to get a handle on. And I was actually reading an article today, and they say most YouTubers fail, and I think it's because they don't understand the algorithm. So first I want to define what the algorithm is. You're probably wondering, and if you haven't heard of it, it's not surprising. And I've looked through a lot of creator channels. People make channels just to help YouTube creators, and even on those channels, very few people know about the algorithm. And what the algorithm is, it is the very thing, the man behind the curtain, the thing that runs YouTube. It's a sophisticated computer program that's constantly changing, sort of like an advanced artificial intelligence that actually will promote your videos or not promote your videos based on how you comply with the logic of the algorithm. So for the longest time, ever since I've been making videos, I've had like almost 240 videos out now, and for the longest time I look at my videos and I'm like, something's going on, something's not right. You know, I put out a video and I see other creators making the same exact video, and I think, you know, I have, you know, for this particular video I have better content, I have a better thumbnail, I have a better title, and yet they're getting 100 times as many views. So what's going on? And come to find out, it's part of the artificial intelligence that's running YouTube. And it's really complicated. It's almost like YouTube's kind of like an onion, and you keep peeling back the layers, and every time you peel back a layer, you're like, wow, is it really like that? And you peel back another layer, and it's like, I didn't really even know it was like that. So when you start out making videos, those videos, it seems like they sit in a queue. And you know, when you first start, you'll throw out a video, and maybe you'll get 1 or 2 views, you get 10 views. And what the algorithm is actually doing is it's looking at how many people click on that video. I think it's looking at the thumbs up. It's looking at the watch time, how many times it's shared. And if you look back at some of the videos over the long term, it's like as soon as you put a video out, you get kind of an initial boost from your immediate followers, your viewers, and then it kind of sits in a queue, and the algorithm looks at that video really closely, and then it decides if it's worthy of promoting it a little more. And it seems like it promotes it a little bit more, and then if it's more successful, it promotes it more and more and more, and then it gets to the point where it goes viral. And the funny thing is, the longer you're on YouTube and the more videos you put out there, the higher of ranking you could get with the algorithm as far as how it views your videos in general. So once you wrap your head around this artificial intelligence that kind of controls how the YouTube videos are performing on YouTube, you get a better feel of how you should perform. So everyone basically starts at zero unless you're bringing a lot of viewers from another source. For example, I was looking at someone's channel the other day and I was like, how did he get all these viewers? And I really looked at him closely and I was like, oh, this is a professor who's been teaching for 30 years and he's bringing all of his past students to YouTube to look at his videos. And barring something kind of out of the realm, kind of like that, that's kind of out of the norm, I'd say, most people, they're kind of like me. I have, you know, minimal followers. I have a handful of people that know me when I first start, and I start from zero and I kind of build it that way. And it's almost, you look back at people's videos and the growth rate of a channel, and it's almost consistent. You can almost look at how much people are making and how much they're growing. We're almost growing all at the same rate. It starts out really slow and it grows exponentially. And let me tell you, if you're just starting out, it's normal to have a really slow start and really ramp up towards the end. So when it comes down to it, the algorithm is essentially just a computer program, and you can really kind of figure it out. So what it does is it takes your keywords in your video and it matches it to other videos. So say for example, if someone posts a video of ball python breeding and you have in your keywords ball python, breeding, and some of the same keywords, depending on how you're ranked, it will put that video as the next suggested video right after that one. So the higher up you rank, the more placements it will put your videos in the suggested videos as far as people's next choice for a video. So the other thing the algorithm really looks at is your posting frequency. And if you're a regular poster, if you're posting every day, you rank really high with the algorithm. And if you're really sporadic in your posting, it'll really cut down into. And the thing that I've really noticed that really makes a big difference, say for example, if you post every day, and then you take a year off, and you come back and you start posting every day, your videos will do like, I've seen people, and it almost makes my heart sink when people take the time off and then they try to get back into it, and it's like they lost the ranking in the algorithm. And now when they post a video, they're getting nowhere near the views, and it's because the algorithm is not promoting their videos anymore. So another thing about posting frequency is if you're used to posting every day, and then you're like, I'm totally burned out and I just can't post every day anymore, something happens in your life, or you just can't do it, I would highly recommend posting weekly on a regular basis, or if you can't do that, every other week. And as long as you keep, I've seen people do it, as long as you keep like every week or every other week, you still maintain that ranking within the algorithm. So you can also actually confuse the algorithm. And what I mean by that is, say for example, I do a lot of my vlogs this way, and my vlogs typically, they don't do very well on my channel. I would say as far as the algorithm is concerned, because what the algorithm is looking for is it's looking for specific defined topics. And I'll put in my keywords in my vlogs, I'll put, you know, cows and dogs and fish and snakes and spiders, tarantulas, and, you know, all this stuff, and then it confuses the algorithm and it doesn't know where to put that as far as the suggested video. But the other thing you have to think about is it's not all about the algorithm. So I've looked at other people that are trying to help YouTube creators, and a lot of people are convinced it's all about the story. so it's part, I'd say mostly the algorithm, but you also want kind of a backstory to your channel. And that, you know, my vlogs, You know, I don't really want to do vlogs all the time because I don't think it would do as well as my specific topics, but I think the vlogs really help to build my audience and to connect with my audience and to really tell the story about my life and what I'm doing up here in the mountains of Colorado. Okay, so this AI, it's a little bit smarter than you would think. I actually tried to cheat the algorithm once, and I actually had this video. It's not really that smart. It can't really look at your videos and make human decisions. It's essentially a computer program, and there's really no computer programs that are as adept as we are as far as looking at the whole video and determining if it's appropriate. So it basically uses keywords. And I actually had this video where I had 3 calves nursing on 1 cow, and I was going to make a video out of it, and I put this video together, and in the keywords I put nursing and milk, and apparently the algorithm does not like nursing and milk in the keywords, and as soon as I posted it, it said not suitable for monetization, not suitable for all audiences, and of course it was, but they thought it was inappropriate based on those words. So what I did, I tried to trick it. I went in and I changed the thumbnail, I changed the title, I went in, I even cut sections out of the video, reposted it, and still, even with all that, with different keywords, with nothing referring to milk or nursing, it still would ban that video, and I couldn't get that video to post, and I actually took down that video. It was early on, and now that I think about it, I should have just posted it because it really added to my story, even though it wasn't monetized. Okay, so even though we are at the mercy of the algorithm, there are still 3 important points that you really want to focus on your YouTube channel. I'd say number 1 is the content, and the more focused you can narrow your topics, the better, instead of like a overall vlog style where we're jumping from topic to topic, like sewing to auto repair to to animal adventures. You need to really focus on one particular topic and get some really focused content for your channel. And number 2 is you need really good thumbnails. Take some really good pictures, shrink them down, and you want a good enough thumbnail to where people spend less than probably a fraction of a second looking at your thumbnail, and do I want to click on that? And the third thing is the title. So if the thumbnail and the title is probably the biggest part, you want a good thumbnail and title for people to click on it, and you want that really good content to hold people's attention all the way through the video. Alright, so I actually want to leave you with one more thing. That is an animal adventure, since this is an animal adventure channel, and I have 85 snakes in this room, mostly ball pythons, and I picked it out, I've decided which one is my hands down favorite ball python out of all of them, and it's actually going through some color changes as it matures a little bit. So take a look at this. This is I think this is my favorite snake out of all of them. This is my bamboo pastel calico, and it seems like the pastel is really making the snake more and more yellow as it ages. It's just getting brighter and brighter. I don't know if you can really see how yellow it is, but this thing is just crazy looking. It almost looks like some kind of a wild clown combination, but it's just pastel bamboo calico. It's pretty amazing, and the belly's pretty clear. See if I can do this without getting bit. I'm thawing out some rodents. I'm getting ready to feed these guys. Okay, so if you're making videos, try to do it on a regular basis and try to keep learning and progressing. I've seen some people, they start on one thing, it's not very successful, so they'll switch to something else. They'll switch channels, they'll switch topics, or keep the same channel and just switch it all together. I actually started as Chris Hardwick Reptiles, and well, actually before that I just made up a YouTube site, and I just started posting random videos. Didn't really know what I was doing, and then once I found out you could make some pretty decent money, some crazy money if you're really successful, then I switched over to Chris Hardwick Reptiles, and then I realized I didn't really have enough content where I could post daily videos, and then I expanded expanded it to Chris Hardwick Animal Adventures, and that way I could bring in all my other animals and kind of fill up the daily kind of a vlog style, or I started with more of a vlog style, and then I kind of transitioned into more specific topical discussions. And I think a topical discussion is more, I would say, more timeless, I guess you would say. So, for example, if you're looking at, the genetics of ball pythons, that video is going to do better than, a vlog style, check out my animals in the barnyard. So if someone's looking for information on a specific topic, I'm kind of gearing my channel more to kind of, I guess, like an encyclopedia of information where people can scroll through and click on a topic and kind of get the Encyclopedia Britannica version of snake genetics. Okay, so that wraps up my discussion of the algorithm, which is the artificial intelligence behind YouTube that is propelling everything. And if you get your head wrapped around how the algorithm works and how to work with it instead of working against it, you will be very successful. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.